Hello everyone, welcome to another Floral then. Podcast, guys. We have the most special guest with us today. We've got Natalie. So Natalie, guys, is from our Floral family. How long has it been?
It's approaching a year now.
I thought it was over a year.
Or maybe over a year. I did get a notification.
Oh, did you?
To say, you've been a subscriber, da da da.
Oh my gosh.
So maybe a year or just over.
It's flown by.
It has.
It's gone so quickly. So Nat is a plant fanatic, guys. If you will have seen her. Everyone's seen her on TikTok with her bangles and showing her plants off.
Clanking away.
I love them. It's literally like ASMR to my ears.
I know.
It is so nice, isn't it? Yeah. You should make your own sounds where you
I need to
jangle.
look into that because everyone says it. I'm like, what does that mean? I don't know what it means.
ASMR would do it. You would do it so well. Give a little jingle jangle. Yeah, and your sprays. Right. So, do you want to introduce yourself now?
Yes.
Obviously, I've said your name, but introduce yourself.
So I'm Natalie. I do many things. I'm very creative. I am very kind of hands-on and just kind of like to do all different things. Keep the mind busy and just keep myself engaged with what I'm doing. So I do have a full-time job. I am a PA in media, some very well-known food and gardening companies that I work for. I'm also a content creator. Yes. I do modelling. I have my own brand as well. So I make energy oils with crystals and herbs. I do crystal healing and lots of other kind of healing, holistical things, so to speak.
Yeah, we've seen Natalie's oils. They look absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
She watched a video the other day and she was like, I wonder how Natalie smells because of all your oils on you.
I know. I think I've forgotten the smell. I think because you smell things all the time.
You get used to it, don't you?
I know the smell, so I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Yeah, I'm like that when I spray a perfume. I don't smell it anymore, and then someone will be like, you smell really nice. I'm like, oh,
yes.
Do I?
And I think smells are important because they create a memory. There's memories behind smell. So that's why I kind of jumped on that bandwagon of smell, because it's a healing, there's a healing aspect there as well as kind of a mood behind a smell as well. So, yeah.
Is it the jump or Gautier? Do you wear? No, you have, it's like a bottle that looks like a silhouette of a person.
That one is, what is that one? I think it is. Is it Jean Paul Gaultier?
I think it might be.
I think it is.
Yeah, because I keep seeing you wear
with the
that.
woman's silhouette. Yeah, that one's beautiful. Oh, so good.
Right. This is a question that I'm going to be asking everyone. It's going to be a hard question for you, but what is your favourite plant of the 450 plants that she has got in her house, guys?
And I was like, oh, that's going to be hard. Okay, so I'll say favourite one at the moment, because I do have a few. It has to be my Monstera alba.
Yes, you said about that earlier.
It's growing beautifully. It's growing so big. It's giving me the most beautiful fenestrations and variegation.
Wow.
From the top, there's this one stem that kind of just keeps going up, and it's beautiful. And yeah.
We are going to insert a picture of Natalie's alba on here so you can see how big it has grown. I think it was nearly over a year ago, or like maybe 7 months ago, that she bought it from us, guys. And yeah, it's grown absolutely huge. So I'm going to insert the picture so you can all have a little look. But yeah, plants change all the time though. I find one week my favourite plant is something, and then the next week it would change, all depending on if they're good or not. Because some plants can be a little bit naughty, can't they?
They can be naughty. I think the reason why I love Monsteras is because they don't mind being a bit dried out.
Yeah, I do like that.
A tip I've learned from you as well. So putting them in the chunky soil and giving them the humidity and the lighting, and then you're all good to go. And that's what I've done in my alba. It's loving life and just growing through my roof. But yeah, I do love a Monstera. I have many variations.
And philodendrons.
That's
what I love about philodendrons as well. They're exactly the same. So they can be a little bit more dry.
Exactly. And I think, the chunky soil, the care's the same. So you can easily look after them, I think. But yeah, I do love my alba.
So I'm going to ask you a bit about your plant journey, because obviously you're someone who's gone from having a handful of plants in your home to 450 houseplants in your home now. Where did your plant obsession begin?
So I've always had plants. When I was younger, my dad had quite a few plants, sort of climbing, trailing plants, but I've always had a vision of wanting an indoor jungle.
Yeah.
I've always wanted it. I've just never been in a position or in the right kind of, I don't know, life phase to do it. Whereas I remember the one day I was on TikTok scrolling and I was like, who's this lovely lady with these, I think you had ivies.
Oh, did the big ivies?
I think they were my first, it was either ivies or string of hearts.
Yeah, you did purchase a string of hearts early doors.
Yes.
And you had all of your hanging plants, so you just was doing them on your curtain nail.
And I was just like, that's what I need. So yeah, I remember that it was either ivies or string of hearts that I first purchased from you. And from there, the rest is history. I was just like, right, I'm addicted.
That's the thing with plants, you just get so sucked in.
Yeah.
Maya's the same. So Maya, guys, has recently joined us over the past few months. She's an outdoor gardener. She's not an indoor gardener. And she, obviously, watering the plants is getting more connected with the plants. So she took a few home the other day and she has seen such a change in her mood with having a few plants in a room. And she said it just makes her feel more alive.
Yeah.
But plants just do that, don't they?
They do. I feel like, obviously, your home is your safe space and your like sacred space. So it should feel welcoming and warm. And I think having the colour green is good for your heart chakra as well. It's very healing, very grounding. So having green and then a pop of pink or white as well with your aglaonebas.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think work and home is where we spend a lot of our time. So it's always good to have a home that's very warm and welcoming.
Definitely.
Obviously, caring for plants is also nurturing and therapeutic. So yeah, my home, I'm always home, and it takes a lot to get me out as well. So you're lucky I'm here. I'm joking.
We had to bribe her with plants, guys.
No, I'm glad to be here. But honestly, I just think I've created such a magical home space.
You really have.
It's honestly amazing. To have a visual come to life as well is just really soothing as well.
Nat could start her own botanical gardens, guys. She's
Not
gonna
selling
start.
any of it. Oh,
she's not gonna start charging people to just come and exhibit all the plants. Wow, another question I was gonna ask is what's it like living with so many different plants? I know we've joked before on the Discord where when you want to dance, you'll have to dance in a little circle and just like turn around.
I know, do toe spins.
Yeah.
So
just used to that.
My main south-facing room is where a lot of my rooms are. So I'm grateful that I have a massive living room, like it's huge. So half of it is most of the plants. It's amazing. There is limited space. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I have made a pathway, so I do tippy toe through. But it's just amazing. I think. There's so much more space as well. As much as it's like crammed and there's little pockets, I'm still adding to it. But I think it just creates an indoor magic. I say to people, my home's like my fairy home, you know. I do want to start hanging some from the ceiling as well.
The ceiling's
shelves.
Yes.
I want some shelves. I still have a vision to fulfill, and I know I will fulfill it as well. So
well, there's plenty of time, and it's just when it works well in life.
Exactly. I'm going into autumn and winter, so I'll be home more. So that's where I'll kind of.
I love autumn.
Install some more. I do.
Are you an autumn or a summer girl?
Well, I was born in summer, but I don't like it too hot. I don't think London or the UK is built for this heat.
No.
I mean, it's taken some of my plants' lives, so.
That's all she cares about, guys.
Yeah, I think. I do think autumn's a lovely season. It's still a bit warm. Yeah. Getting a bit colder. You can kind of start to.
It's the cozy season, especially with obviously you having your indoor jungle. It's like a nesting season.
It is nesting.
And I love that. Candles on. I know you like your incense.
I know, it's like incense.
So that is such a cozy.
It's so cozy.
I'd love to live in Nat's flat, guys. I'd just be there with my candles and my chocolate with a blanket.
Honestly, it's the best. Sitting on the sofa with the telly and your plants.
Yeah.
The dimmed lights. Oh, so magical.
Heaven. In terms of obviously your care schedule for your plants, do you have a strict care schedule or do you just kind of know when something needs caring for?
So I don't really have a strict schedule. So I normally work from home 2 days a week. Yeah. So Mondays and Fridays I'm home and most weekends. So I just check on them on those days. So the stick with the water, do they need water? And a lot of them are in chunky soil already. So I just check if they need water. And normally philodendrons tell you the leaves start to curl in. With an elbow or a tie-con, you might see a little browning. Yeah. Like, I'm thirsty. So I kind of go from that. But normally the leaves curl.
Yeah.
I kind of know that I'm watering them the Monday or Friday, so
Yeah.
I do the
It's like the same sort of schedule.
Exactly, yes. And I do miss them quite a lot as well. I know
Yeah.
you have to be mindful of water on leaves, but I just open the windows a little bit there, mist them so it dries the water on the leaves. So yeah, it's kind of a rhythm I've fallen into. I've had my fatalities, but
you learn through
you
that.
live and you learn, exactly.
Literally,
I think that's something we have to be mindful of as well.
Yeah, the best plant people kill loads of plants.
Yes.
You've got to have that trial and error stage. You can't just go into it and never kill a plant.
No,
it's not going to work.
You have to understand that, I think, and not be hard on yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
It can be anything, and every home's different as well. So
different plants like you better than other plants. Exactly. So you need to find out the plants that will do well in your environment.
Exactly, and they can hear us.
Yeah.
I believe plants can hear us. So I talk to my plants. I sing to them as well.
Have you tried that wave frequency yet? Have you seen?
I have sound bowls.
Oh, so Janine. Have you seen? Yeah. You know Janine.
Oh, I love Janine.
She is
so funny.
Stunning, and she's so gorgeous.
She's so funny.
But Janine is like very similar to you, I've noticed, and she obviously does the sound baths and stuff as well.
Yes.
I love the sound of it, but the plants seem to do quite well with that, and obviously you can get now. It's a frequency thing where you can clip it to a leaf and you can actually hear a sound from the plant.
I've seen that because they do, they vibrate a sound.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you play different music to them and they have a different sound that comes through. We need to get one of those. They're really expensive though. They're like £200 or something.
I'll try and find a cheaper version.
We'll see if we've got like a DIY version that we could do. But they look so cool. I just love to know what plants sound like, what they speak like. That would be so cool.
That's amazing. Well, it's like with trees, isn't it? I sit out in nature quite a lot as well, and I feel like trees do speak to us. And they obviously outdoors and they're rooted to Mother Earth, so it's the same with plants. Yeah. And soil, it's very grounding, so
nature is amazing.
Magic, yeah.
It's crazy when you think about it though.
It is.
It is so crazy, but it's amazing.
I'm glad they exist.
Yeah, definitely. As someone that has got so many plants, what is your best plant care tip that maybe you'd give to like your younger self or you give to a newbie that is getting into plants?
I think a good tip is to probably do like a home assessment before getting a plant, because every home is different. So understand north, south, east, west, understand temperatures, warmth, cold, humidity. Yeah. That's something I've recently learned, is the more plants you have, the higher the humidity. So I think do that before you think about plants, because, you know, a calathea may work in your home, but it won't work in mine. So I don't think you should look at the plant first. I think home environment's important.
That's a really good tip, because I feel like a lot of people just go off the look. Yeah. And they're like, oh my God, that's a pretty plant.
Exactly.
I'm going to get that.
Exactly.
Without realising that plants do need humidity. Humidity, guys. A lot of people don't actually realise that. Yes. They're tropical plants. A lot of them need a tropical environment. But that is a big thing as well. A lot of people don't realise that grouping plants together actually creates humidity.
It does.
And especially obviously with how many plants you've got in your home, you've basically got your own tropical environment.
Yes. I mean, I've not even been needing to put my humidifier on as much because obviously it's just umphing the, I think when we had the heat wave, my plant room was like 30 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
With windows open. I know it lets hot air in, but
just a bit of airflow. It was
crazy. I was like, needs airflow. Yeah.
Do you see a change in yourself with it being more humid? Because obviously humidity is quite good for us as well as humans.
I think my skin, like I've always had good skin, but I've had a few spots, but I feel like my skin just feels more breathable. Yeah. I know that sounds bizarre, but just mentally as well. Yeah. You feel at peace, especially when they shoot a new leaf. Yeah. It's like,
it's like
happy with me.
Endorphins. They release into your brain.
Absolutely.
Well, it's basically like a child, really, isn't it? Your plant.
It is.
When you see a new leaf come in, it just releases something in your brain that's like happy endorphins.
A new leaf, healthy roots, and when it becomes brighter, or if the new leaf's got lots of like variegation, it just, you know, because you've nurtured the plant, you've grown it. So it's just, it's really nice.
It's very rewarding.
It is very rewarding.
What is your ultimate wish list plant, or do you already have your ultimate wish list plant?
I do feel I do already have it. I know I keep speaking about my elbow. I do love my elbow. Yeah. And I have quite a few rares now. I'm terrible with names, as you know. I'm always like, what's that one? What's that one? Can I see the pink liney one? But if I'm honest, I think being able to care for alocasias has been a big thing for me this year, and I've now gone crazy with them and just bought every single one that I can see.
You've cracked the code.
So yes, that's probably a wish list plant, especially the rarer ones, because they're always fluffier leaved, aren't they? And like need the lighting, they need the airflow to the soil, they need, they need everything. It's very needy plants. But yeah, I think cracking the code with those has been really nice, actually.
And do you keep them in soil?
Some are in soil. I have moved some into chunkier soil.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of trying pond, but I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
It's always the prettier leaves that die, I find, whenever you do any kind of move over from the grower soil to chunky soil or vice versa. But
they just don't like change sometimes.
They don't like change, but I have them right near my grow light. I have them in a little greenhouse.
Yes.
My pink variegated, hang on.
Black velvet.
Yes, there we go. That's not in the greenhouse though. It's on the top of it, but it's doing good.
Do you know what?
It's doing good.
I find that one is an easier alocasia. Okay. There is some alocasias that are just not as fussy, but that is one of them. And I do quite like a black velvet.
It's doing good.
But yeah, I remember when you got that one, and you've also got yourself a pink bambino variegated.
Oh, that's amazing. Have you seen the new? I'd have to show you the new leaf. So the new leaf is half lime green and half dark green with pink, with pink at the top.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I thought it would go darker. Yeah. But it seems
it might develop.
Yeah, so I was like, that's a really cool leaf.
Yeah, that is a cool leaf.
It's like,
it's when you see, it's like art. Plants are literally like art, guys. And they're very creative as well. Pon. So with pon, a lot of people actually do prefer alocasias in pon as opposed to soil. I think now is the right time if you wanted to give it a go before winter.
Yes.
I don't know if we have any semi-hydro left here. I can have a little look before we leave, because semi-hydro is like a soil alternative. It's different to obviously your clay pebbles and your leca. But yeah, it's different roots. But a lot of people are using the semi-hydro in the self-watering pots.
Yes, so that's what I wanted to do, because I think that's where I went wrong, because I think I had variegated Fridex when it was cold. I don't know if it was the beginning of this year or last year. And I think that's where I went wrong. Yeah. The soil was too wet for too long. Yeah. And I didn't know about corms then as well, so I just threw them out.
Oh my gosh.
I threw loads of corms. Goodbye.
Do you have many corms growing? Do you like to just...
I do. Yeah. I've managed to grow... so I've grown a Alocasia Fridex in water from a stump.
Oh.
So it's got 6 leaves now.
Oh my gosh.
Loving life. Exactly. And then I have what's the one that begins with M? Alocasia.
Macrosine.
Yeah,
Macrosine.
2 corms of that growing.
Oh.
I have 4 dragon scale, silver dragon.
I love that though, when you can just grow plants from nothing.
I think that's really cool as well.
Seeds.
I think that's why people like alocasias, because the care for them, you need to give them obviously your attention, but also then you can grow them from a baby.
You give them loads of free gifts all the time.
Yes, I know.
What do you do with your corms when they're growing? Do you plant them back into the mother plant to make them fuller, or do you just kind of make new plants to put around your house?
I've kept them as their own plant for the moment. But yeah, maybe that's a good idea to combine them. Maybe I feel like maybe they'll do better. The energy of the mum just kind of helping them.
Yeah, I was thinking about this. I think it might it just makes them fuller, and then obviously you'll have a big monster plant then.
Yeah, that's true. I do want to maybe combine a few plants, because I have, as you know, I have lots of repeated plants.
When she likes a plant, guys, she's obsessed with that plant.
Just buy 10.
She's like, oh my God, it's got different variegation. I'm having that one.
But yeah, I'm thinking to put all my pink bikinis together, because they all sprout on new leaves, so I'm like, maybe I can make one big one.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, exactly. And my deliciosas, I still have those, so I'm thinking make one big one, but they grow big anyway, don't they? So maybe I won't do that.
The bikinis though, the leaves, I saw a big one. They're huge.
They are
so nice.
They're gorgeous. And yeah, I have loads of pink princesses as well. That was my philodendron phase.
I love them.
Yeah,
crazy. You did. You loved them. Nat wasn't a pink person, guys. When Nat first started plants, or for the first 3 months, she was green plants. And then I introduced her to a little bit of pink, and she was like, oh, and then she jumped on the pink train then.
Yes.
And then
pink's also for your heart. It's very healing. It's, as in with crystals, so rose quartz is your pink love crystal. So pink and green are very heart healing. Yes.
I love that. And obviously she likes a white variegation.
I do.
That's a classic. So, as you all may have seen, Natalie is quite a spiritual person. She loves her crystals. She loves, obviously, star signs and things like that. We were talking about this earlier. We were like in a deep talk about crystals.
Yes.
And you will see next week, I will literally come in with a whole handful of crystals on my left to receive all the good into the world. But obviously, you combine crystals with plants, don't you?
I do.
And why would you recommend people to do that?
So I feel, so with crystals, as they're from Mother Earth, as are plants, but to cleanse your crystals, it's good, you can put them in soil. So you can use pure water, so like a river or a stream.
Oh, okay.
You can use like pure water as well, or incense smoke, or
I've seen that before.
Yes. But I put mine in soil. So if I've got a sickly plant that needs a bit of TLC or isn't doing great, I literally get a few stones, normally rose quartz or clear quartz. Clear quartz is a white crystal. It cleanses your aura as a human source. So for a plant, it would cleanse it. Oh. And then the pink stone is the stone of love. So giving it some love and some cleansing. So I'd put it in the soil, leave a few on the top, and just leave it there and let it do its work.
Do you find it works?
Yes. So my, was it mimosa? I think it was, oh my God.
The sensitive plant.
It was the very first one. It looks like the tetrasperma variegated, but it's not variegated.
Oh, yeah, it's probably just a tetrasperma normal.
There we go.
Yeah.
So that, with the humidity in my home, developed some fungus within the stem. So I cut it back, cut the plant completely back, and popped some rose quartz on there. It's massive. Now I have to send you a photo. It's in my kitchen, south facing, not in direct light, but it's it's trailing, so it goes up and across.
They grow
my
up
door.
The walls and everything. Yeah. They're crazy.
Yeah, but I have crystals amongst my plants as well. So my favourites are rose quartz, clear quartz, amethyst, purples. A good energy colour as well. But yeah, I do recommend it. Very healing, very grounding. Yes. You know, the energy is really important, I think, with ourselves, with our crystals, with our plants. Everything's energy. We are energy.
Give it a go,
so,
guys.
Yeah,
go and get to the crystal shop and go and get yourself some crystals.
Definitely.
I know what you're on about now. Monstera minima.
There we go. Yeah. I'm like mimosa.
I was literally thinking. I've got an index in my head of like all of Nat's plants that she's bought from me. And I'm going, yeah, you had one on Moss Pole.
Yes.
Because them ones, they just grow crazy.
It's so big. It's the other one's in the other room without crystal, and it's not as big.
So honestly, it's when you position them a little bit differently, it makes a big difference.
It does. Yeah, it's still growing. It's growing like a fan, the other one, but the one in the kitchen with the crystal it's taken over. I've had to buy like wall clips to clip it on. So it was kind of just hanging down. And
have you bought normal wall clips or the little leaf ones?
The little leaf ones.
Yeah, I saw them. I was going to buy some of them. I thought they were really cool.
Yeah, they're really cool. Really good, actually.
Yeah, are they? They stay quite well.
Yeah, they stay good.
Coming soon, I say, Flora. Okay, this is off topic, but obviously I used to sell gemstones, guys, so I want to get Natalie's thoughts on 2 gemstones. What do you think of labradorite and moonstone?
Moonstone is my birth chart stone, so I'm a Cancer. Yes, so moonstone it's beautiful. It's a white stone as well. It's very cleansing for your aura. It does have the moon element in it as well. So being ruled by the moon, it's beautiful. I think very cleansing for your aura. You can use it on your crown chakra to kind of ground yourself, or you can place it anywhere. Yeah. It can cleanse you. So any chakra that you kind of want to unblock or cleanse, I would place the moonstone on there.
I do that.
Left hand's for receiving, so you can hold it in your left palm while meditating or relaxing. It would elevate other crystals as well. Clear crystals tend to clean your other crystals. So selenite, clear quartz. Very grounding and cleansing. Labradorite, I would say you could use that for your throat chakra. So communication and vocalizing. So if you struggle with speaking up and communicating feelings, you can place it on your throat when meditating, or put it under your pillow, hold it in your left hand to receive the energy. I believe, I'm thinking of sodalite. I was going to say for your kidneys, but that's sodalite. But labradorite,
I just love the labrador essence on it.
It has an element of purple to it as well. It's very blue.
That shine you get from it when it's in the light.
Yeah.
I'm in awe, guys, honestly.
Yeah, but it's a good crystal. Yes. This is my chakras. So always in.
So obviously Natalie's got crystals on her necklace, and she said it's her chakras.
It's my chakras, yeah. I think I have, my handbag is full of crystals as well. I
can
have
imagine.
like bags and bags. Always having them on you is not a bad thing as well. I think it's always grounding, cleansing. You know, we're constantly interacting with people and situations, so it's always good to have things on you to help you ground, kind of go back in your energy.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah.
I'm in awe, guys, honestly. I'm going to come next week. I'm going to have a table full of crystals. Yes. But Natalie's also potentially starting her own lives on TikTok where she is going to be talking about crystals and more about this. So obviously, if anybody is wanting to get into it, if you're unsure what to go for, if you want to learn a bit more or try something different in life or a new hobby, definitely, we're going to tag Nat's page on this whole video anyway, but definitely go and have a little look, go and support her on the lives and go and watch her, because honestly, it's endless. Crystals are endless with what you can gain from them. Even from Nat talking today, it's opened my eyes. I'm like, oh my gosh, what crystals am I going to get? But yeah, she's starting her own lives. Hopefully soon,
Meg.
anyway.
That's so lovely of you.
So yes, I'm going to be on there all the time.
Come along.
You'll have to go live when I'm not live, so I can be there.
When you live, I can.
Nat, what crystal can I get? Are you going to be selling them as well, or are you just going to be like talking about them?
I have thought about selling them. I think, it's definitely something I've thought about. I put them in my oils, don't I? So I think there's so much going on in the world. So in my oils, I tend to put clear quartz and rose quartz because I feel like we all need cleansing and we all need some love as well. Because I think the world's very turbulent at the moment, and it just seems to just be turmoiling.
Yes,
like,
true that.
So even when I meditate and kind of do my groundwork, I always send love out because I think it's all good to do work on within, but I think sending love out. Some people don't know that they need a bit of love as well. So I'm just always mindful of that and of how people are and why they're behaving a certain way and stuff, because what they're going through. We get stuck in our thoughts and our minds.
You don't know what people go through, do you?
You don't. And I think it doesn't give a reason to be a not nice person, but also sometimes people are stuck in an energy and they just need, that's what is getting them through it.
Yeah.
So,
Or like you were talking about the trauma earlier, obviously.
Trauma, oh my gosh, there's so much that we go through. I think, and sometimes we go through something quickly, but it takes longer to come out of it.
Yeah.
So I think you have to give people grace, and it's free will. You can't enforce people to want to work on things and whatever. You have to let them do it in their own time. So I just try and be in that headspace a lot of the time. It's hard, because I'm human too. Things are going to trigger me. I'm going to have a bad day too, and I'm going to react sometimes, but I think taking accountability of your actions and stuff like that as well is really important. Learning from lessons. Constantly be thrown life lessons. So
well, it's how you deal with them as well, isn't it?
Exactly.
And obviously how you feel is valid, so just gotta try and brush it off sometimes. But you're human, so
we are human,
we all make mistakes, guys.
We do. We make mistakes, but again, it's just being aware of that. You can say things that are not nice, you can do things, stepping back, taking accountability, regulating yourself, and apologizing if you need to, or
it's that realization,
just learning the lesson. Sometimes there's you just need to understand, why did I behave that way? What triggered me? And what can I do next time? If I come across that situation again, how can I not be triggered? It's hard because we are reactive beings. We react, but you'll get there. I think give yourself grace, give yourself time. Don't be hard on yourself. That's something I'm always saying to my big daughter is, don't be so hard on yourself. It's fine. You've acknowledged that that's something that you maybe could have done in a better way, but don't beat yourself up about it. It's gone now. It's that way. You're going that way. So just focus on where you're going, learn the lesson. If it comes up again, just pause. It's happening again.
Take a step back.
And then, that's the way to be, I think.
That's what a lot of, obviously I see all the time, is like, we all live in the past a lot, where we should be living in the present instead of worrying about the future or the past. We should just be present in what we're doing now. Because you live a happier life when you do that instead of being stuck.
Absolutely. But I think it's so easy to get, So we are creatures of feelings as well. So sometimes we are not happier. So we're more comfortable in staying in a feeling that we know than not going into a feeling we don't know.
Yeah.
So the not knowing is very uncomfortable.
Yeah, definitely.
In many ways. So that's why we stay in jobs we're unhappy in, we stay in relationships we're unhappy in.
Yeah.
Because we know what that feels like, and actually I can easily just adapt myself to this rather than leaving that and not knowing where it's going. But
taking the leap.
Absolutely. But I think we should all be a bit more trusting in ourselves and our intuition, and knowing that we know what we're feeling and what is right, and just taking that leap. Definitely. Yeah.
Wise words, wise wisdom from Natalie over here, guys. You could write your own book. Have you ever thought about that?
I've had so many ideas. I am a creative person. I'm always I write everything down and then I forget where I've put the book. But I have a lot of ideas, honestly. I think, I've been through a lot in life, like, if I'm honest, like, to not get too personal. So my eldest dad passed when she was 6.
Oh.
So it was just me and her for a long time. I've had some really not nice relationships as well, not to dwell on that. But I think sometimes you have to just go through these things. Like, I wouldn't change anything from the past. I feel like...
who you are now.
Exactly. It makes you who you are now. It brings you to this kind of energy of I don't know, evolved kind of greatness.
Yeah.
And, we're resilient people.
Yeah, best version of yourself.
Exactly.
That's how
we'll never be put through things that we can't get through.
Yeah.
And I think it might be hard at the time and it might feel like you're stuck, but there's always a way through it. There's things to help you manage yourself through it and stuff like that. So I think, I've learned a lot in life, honestly, and I'm still learning. Yeah. I will never be fully learned. There's so much to learn. I think life is a big old blob. There's blobbiness everywhere. But so that's kind of where I am. I'm blessed to have my beautiful daughters.
Yes.
And
how many have you got? It's 2, isn't it?
2 daughters, 10 years apart in age. And just kind of just challenging on through this lovely planet Earth.
Wow, you're absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
And you're your best self.
Thank you so much, mate.
So what would you say your biggest inspiration is in life? Like, is there something that inspires you on a daily, whether it be in your life or with plants or...
So what inspires me? So obviously my daughters, because, everything I do is for them. But I think one thing in life that you have to achieve is being at peace with yourself and content with yourself. I think once you do that, honestly, like everything just makes sense. I think if you're not happy and at peace with yourself, everything else is kind of feels like it's adding to that.
You got to love yourself first.
Absolutely. I think, and it's not easy, and I'm not saying I'm definitely better in that way. There's still more work to do, but I think I'm just at a place now where I'm so content and at peace that if there's anything that is removing that peace, I'm like, see you later, mate.
Gone.
Because I don't have the energy, you know. I think my energy is precious. My home is my safe space and my peace, and everywhere I go I want to kind of keep that energy. So if something is in my life or coming in that's bringing something that's rattling it a bit, I just
that's the best way to be, though, because a lot of people don't do that, and a lot of people can't learn from that. Whereas when you get to a stage in your life where you try and stop not thinking about what other people think of you, but just kind of not caring about that, you do unlock the next potential of yourself.
And the thing is like we were saying before, you've gone through things, so of course you seek validation outside of you. When it's you that needs to validate you. Go back within.
Trust yourself.
Why do I feel like I need this person to tell me this and make me feel this way when I can do that for myself? That's why I love your flowers, because I'm like, I'm going to buy myself some beautiful flowers, I'm still obsessed with that bouquet. It was beautiful. It was red, green and white. I just gave those 3 colours. It was beautiful. But I think giving yourself the bare minimum or whatever, the things that you can do for yourself, then expectation from others you won't need that validation from outside, because you're doing it for yourself.
Self-care is the best. Everyone deserves to treat themselves. don't wait for someone else to do it.
No.
Just look after yourself first.
Exactly.
And that is
you're
paramount.
number one. And if you're not fulfilling yourself and at your best, how are you meant to be for others? It's impossible.
Yeah.
So,
top tip. What's the best part about being in the plant community? So like whether it's online or offline, is there something that you think is like the best thing about it?
I think it's really nice having a space with people that have the same loves as you.
Yeah.
Because I talk to my family and they're like, okay, it's a great plant. It's just nice to have enthusiastic people that kind of, oh my God, that plant's beautiful, it's growing, giving you tips, sharing the love. It's so important. I think having spaces of things that you enjoy is really important.
Yeah.
It can become isolating maybe sometimes a little bit. But I think that's what I love about kind of, there's a few people I talk to quite a lot on Discord and on TikTok DMs and stuff like that as well. They'll just be like, oh my God, that plant's amazing, you know, and just kind of giving you that little bit of a nudge of, you're doing a great job with your plants actually, you know, because it can be competitive, can't it?
Oh gosh, yes.
Mine's doing better than yours, blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh. But it's really nice. It's nice to have a space. I've never used, I've always obviously been on socials because I do content, but it's nice to have that little separated thing where everyone comes together and talks about their plant journeys and plants and their loves. It's really nice.
Plants can be a little bit of like you said, a bit of a lonely sort of hobby.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's not like something that a lot of people actually do. It is a bit of a niche. So obviously having that community where like-minded people can be together. And I always say this, when you get older, it's so hard to make friends. Especially I know for me anyway. And I feel like the community is amazing for that because you can just make friends through that and meet like-minded people.
No, absolutely. Definitely. I'm quite a quirky person as well. And I think, some people have friendships from young until older, and some people they fall off grid. You know, they don't align with you anymore, and that's okay too. So it's just nice to have somewhere to go to just be like, look at my garden.
Yeah.
I done that. I planted those seeds and they've grown, or this is a plant that I bought as a baby or a mini and now it's grown. Obviously people gift people plants as well. I received a beautiful few gifted plants last week. And it's just not, it's nice having plant help as well. Yeah. Sometimes you think you know it all and you actually don't. I mean, I definitely still don't know it all. Sometimes I'm like, my plant's got brown bits, what's going on? I've checked the roots, I've done this, I've done that. And it's sometimes the simplest thing that someone has the same plant as you is like, actually, have you checked this?
Yeah, like, teeniest little thing,
It's right there in your face, but you've not even thought to check that. So, it's really nice.
Everyone's learning together.
Absolutely, yeah.
What's your biggest achievement in life, like something that you're most proud of? Now, I know something about Nat. And obviously you was on Top Model, wasn't you? Was it Top Model?
I was Britain's Next Top Model, yes. So do you want to know a funny story?
Right,
so there was another model show, I can't remember what it was called, and I auditioned for that and I didn't get it and I was so gutted.
Really?
I was so gutted. I can't remember what it was. Runway
model or something.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of that.
Yes, I didn't get it. They filmed me outside and everything. I really thought I got in. I didn't. My aunt applied for me for Britain's Next Top Model because I was modelling from 15. Catwalk modelling was my thing. And my aunt applied and I got it. Couldn't believe it. I had to leave my daughter. She was 2 or 3.
Yeah.
That was hard, leaving her behind because she was my baby. An amazing experience. To this day, I still get opportunities from that, so I'm really glad I've done it.
I see you going to events all the time. Is that through that?
Yes and no. So I think, I don't know, maybe it is, because I do sometimes get people saying, well, you were Britain's Next Top Model. That was 20 years ago. Gosh, I think it was 20 years ago.
You were basically a celebrity.
Oh, thank you. You know, I think it's just really humbling, isn't it? Being able to experience that, meeting amazing people, being on TV. It definitely helped my career. Yeah, I did. I travelled Europe doing so much modelling. Germany, Italy, Spain.
Oh my gosh.
I was in there was weeks where every weekend I was going to a different part of Europe. It was insane.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was amazing. I've travelled a lot. I can't remember what it looks like, because it was just like
big blur.
Yeah, it was amazing. I say I have a few of the girls on my socials still, but you know, you fall off, and we've all had children and got married.
You go down a different path in life, don't you?
Exactly, yeah. But there's some of them are still doing amazing and doing well.
Didn't you come third?
I came ninth.
Oh, you come ninth.
So I think it was something like 3.4 million or something entries.
Oh my gosh.
It was one girl from a different part of the UK. So I was the only London girl on there. Yes. I think I was the second eldest. Yeah, it was crazy. It was intense. I'll do it again though.
What an achievement. Oh God, yeah. You'd definitely be able to do it again.
I would do it again.
Your stuff down the
like,
catwalk.
Bring me in. I'm ready.
Did you have to, because you said obviously you had to leave your little girl, did you have to go away for like a certain time?
Yeah.
So you'd have to do like a boot camp type thing, really?
Yeah, we were in a house. So we lived, well, I don't even know where we were. So we were chauffeured everywhere in cars. We weren't allowed our phones.
Really?
So we had no connection to the outside world.
Oh, it's kind of a bit like Big Brother or something then, isn't it?
We weren't allowed to read magazines, nothing.
What?
No.
So
I don't know what's going on. So every 3 to 4 days we had a phone call home.
Yeah.
For like 20 minutes. We had to record it.
Yeah.
So that was the only time I got to speak to
my
daughter.
gosh.
I know. It was nice though to have some time away as well. There was like a pool. The house was beautiful. Had heated flooring.
Yeah.
And yeah, every day we were kind of being driven here, driven there, around everything. I won the first challenge on that.
Oh, did you?
So we went to go to a really cool like London Fashion Week event.
Oh my gosh.
Nathan Jendon was the fashion designer with Diane von Furstenberg.
Oh.
I'm so happy, proud that I said that. I couldn't say it before. But yeah, it was a really amazing time. I'll do it over again.
Yeah.
Definitely helped my career. I do still model. I've just taken a little back seat with some shows. I have loads of tattoos now as well, so I think people
do they not like that? Modelling.
The industry's funny. Back then it was a big no.
They're changing now though, aren't
It's
they?
evolving, it's changing. I've always had the one on my stomach and the one on my leg since I was like 17, I think. So, or 16, I don't know. But I have a lot more now, my arms and stuff. But I'm definitely putting my toes back in that. It's like, hello? Anyone want to do a shoot or a show? I'm ready. I can strap my stuff still. But yeah, I do a lot more content creation now. I love doing content creation.
You're really good at it.
Thank you. I love working with brands. I love sharing my loves as well.
Yeah.
I think that's really important. And meeting cool people on the internet as well that love your stuff too.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Plants. It's just really nice to kind of feel like I'm on FaceTime when I do videos, like, finish getting ready with me.
Yeah, this is like what I say with lives. It's literally like I'm on FaceTime to my friends.
Yeah.
Like I don't see it as I don't know anyone. I'm FaceTime. I know everyone. Like everyone that is on the community.
And you remember all our plants.
Yeah.
It's so funny. You know what we're going to like.
Everyone.
Every restock, I'm like, I'm not buying a plant. And then Meg goes, nah. I'm like, oh,
no, you don't have this one. But yeah, it's just crazy how you get to know people and you just feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Like your Get Ready With Me's are like you say, like you're on FaceTime to a friend. It's just very chill.
Yeah.
And you're like, guys, look what I've got now.
I think it's really important to just pause people for a minute as well, because you can just be scrolling for hours, can't you? And sometimes there's a lot of chaos on socials as well. I've had a few people message me as well. They're just, they say that they're having quite a hard time at the moment, and it just gives them a little bit of what's the word? Kind of snaps them out of it a little bit.
Release for now.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's so nice to hear, and it's nice that they've messaged me. I feel comfortable too as well. So
it's your vibe, like your page's vibe. It is just very safe space.
Oh, thank you.
So I think that's why a lot of people obviously gravitate towards you.
Yeah,
they do, don't they?
That's it as well. And I think sometimes I've had people saying, "Are you actually like this?" I'm like, "Yeah, pretty much."
And your bangles are like mesmerising. They're like
Clanking
hypnotherapy.
I know, clank, 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 clank. Yeah.
But yeah, you can check out Nat's page anyway, guys.
Thank you.
It'll be below. Another question. So, what would your advice be for younger self? I don't know if we've covered this. I don't think we have really.
For my younger self,
what would you tell yourself as younger?
To tell my younger self, I would say to trust my intuition more.
Yeah.
I definitely wasn't. I would have the signs of this is not good for you, or don't say that, shut up. I just blah, blah, blah. But I wouldn't change my past though as well. I feel like I am where I am today because of my past. Yeah, I'm quite a like feely person, so I like to feel into things.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always like, that doesn't make me feel nice. Or I don't like the feeling of that person around me.
Yeah.
I'm like, the energy's weird. The energy's shifted.
Yeah.
You'll hear me a lot. I'm always like, the energy, this. I'm quite a deep person. So
Yeah, Natalie's big on energy. She just knows if someone's
I'm
vibes
just
off.
very deep, and sometimes I have had to slap myself on the wrist or learn the lesson of you should have known. But yeah, I think
We're all human.
exactly. It's just trusting your intuition. We're never wrong. You get that
Yeah,
feeling in
you
your
do.
tummy.
Yeah.
You're just like, it doesn't feel right.
Shane's mum's like that all the time, isn't she? She just knows with everything. She has a feeling, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
And she trusts that. Even with moving into a house,
Yeah.
she'll know if that house has a bad vibe or not.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Maybe she's. Yeah.
Really?
She instantly
always
knows.
trust your mum as well.
Yeah.
Mothers
and she's
are
always
like,
right to be fair, isn't she?
Yeah.
So, Natalie, I know you're into your star sign. So, tell us about your star sign and a little bit about star signs in general, because a lot of people actually don't know about star signs.
Oh, interesting.
They're newbies.
So yeah, I love my astrology, and whenever I meet people, I'm like, "What star sign are you?" Maybe within the first sort of 10 minutes, I'll be like, "Which star sign?"
Yeah.
So I'm a Cancer. I'm a water sign. A lot of people misdiagnose us. They say that we are emotional.
Yeah.
So as a Cancer, I'm actually a double Cancer. My Venus sits in Cancer too. So we have our elements, we have our rising, and then you have the different parts that kind of come off as well. I'm still learning some of it, but from what I know now, so I am a water element. So you have water signs, air, earth, and fire.
Yeah.
I believe there's 3 in each pocket.
Yeah.
So I am the mothering part of a water sign, so nurturing, very intuitive, extremely intuitive. I just know. I just know things. I'm like, And you'll see me kind of, I tend to do that. I tend to just sit back and
Observe.
do this stare. People are like, what's she doing? I'm like, just watching, just listening. So yeah, very intuitive. I do have mood swings, but I'm ruled by the moon. So the moon changes every 2 days. It's either a new moon, a full moon, a blue moon, a red moon, a this moon, a that moon. So imagine how much the moon changes. Yeah. That's my mood.
So is that what causes it? Like
absolutely. I'm ruled by the moon. So the moon rules a lot. You have star rulings. You have the moon. You have your element as well. So yeah. I have part air in me as well, so I have a bit of Libra in my chart as well. So we have charts around us. So you have your kind of main part of your sign, and then you have your break-off points. And I think it just helps you understand you as well. I think finding out your chart, your birth chart, really helps you as a person and understanding yourself, because you'll read in a magazine just the blatant bullet pointers of it, and you think that's you, and it's not. That's a part of you. There's different parts. There's your moon, there's your Venus, there's your planets, there's your, so as I'm ruled by water, think of water. So the calming side of water, but also think of a tornado or a hurricane. That's me when I'm angry. And I know
that makes sense, actually.
Yeah, so
it's like the waves crashing.
Exactly, and we water damage. I mean, my roof leak at home damaged like 5 rooms, you know. So, and it fits through nooks and crannies and can spread without you knowing. Yeah. So it's just understanding elements, how they work, and kind of identifying that with you in your star sign as well, because it's true, it's real. So you're
crazy.
Virgo, aren't
I
you?
am
So
a
you're
Virgo.
Earth sign. So
I'm an Earth.
Yes.
So does that mean I'm quite grounded then?
Very grounded, very grounded. Virgos are very particular as well with everything. Yeah. Not in OCD ways, but just organised. Yeah. Like things a certain way. Very sensitive though, but not quite good with showing those emotions in the right way.
True. I was reading that the other day actually about Virgo, and I was like, this is scarily accurate. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, this is literally me.
But find your other elements. Find out where your moon and your Venus sit.
I need to have a look.
Because that will help you understand you as well, especially if there's a double element. Yeah. And obviously there's different elements. So I have water, air. Okay. So think of air. Yeah. Air's like, I always say, I'm not going to say it's quite a bit of like airs are airheads, but my daughter's a Libra, and she is so disassociated in a healthy way. Like she doesn't take on stuff. Like she just doesn't take things on. She doesn't stand for anything as well. She's very like, if you disrespect her, she will cut you off. Boom,
that's like, a good way to
and
be.
She's just completely she likes luxury things. That's very Libra of her. She's a hard worker. She's also a homebody though as well. She likes to be home. And she's very balanced. She's very balanced. So Libra's are scales. Yeah. Very balanced person.
Right, so obviously I have plants that I just don't get on with. There's some plants that I will never ever buy again in my life. Do you have any plants that are like that? Because obviously mine is a string of pearls.
Oh my goodness, yeah, string of pearls. I hate them. I've tried 4 times, I've given up.
I don't know what's with it.
I don't know what it is. My string of hearts are doing amazing. Oh my God. And my string of turtles are still doing fine, but string of pearls, I don't know. I've tried everything. I've let it dry it out. I've let it stay moist. They're just one by one, the beads go mushy. Yeah. And then eventually it's bald.
I just don't think they want to live, to be honest.
I know, but there's some people I see and they have beautiful,
in the head pots,
long, full, afro-looking pearls. Yeah, I definitely don't get on with pearls. I would have said alocasia before, but I'm doing good with them at the moment. So they're in my good books at the moment. Cracking the code. Is there anything else? I want to say Hoyas as well.
Yeah. Linearis. Do you get on with the Linearis?
Linearis is fine.
I see this different.
Really?
Don't know why. They're just different in terms of care.
No, that's Sphagnum Linearis.
Yeah. It's like they are just so much easier. They can just kind of be left. Whereas normal Hoyas, I find they can sometimes obviously get the fungal marks on them a lot, and they get that yellow in, and they're just really weird.
So is it Flamingo Tree?
Yeah,
that's doing fine as well.
Yeah, that one's a nice one.
Yeah, and Linearis doing fine. It's the Hoya compactor.
Yeah,
I'm doing okay. It's fighting for its life, but it's still alive. I don't know what I do wrong, to be honest.
It's crazy because they're all the same family, but they are different.
Yeah, it just goes wrinkly, and then I don't know. But the soil's wet. I don't know. Maybe I need to put it in a chunkier soil or something. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I would say string of pearls and Hoyas.
Yeah, string of pearls are.
Yeah,
we hate them. Right. So obviously, Natalie has a full-time job as well as being a full-time plant carer as well. Where do you work? Because it's quite interesting, especially in the plant community as well.
Yes. So one of the brands that I work under or for is Gardener's World. We also have a few really good food companies and children's magazines that we work for as well. It's amazing. It's nice having that at work as well.
That's crazy.
Yes, we have an outdoor garden as well, which I haven't ever shared any pictures actually. So we can sit and eat our lunch out there. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful, stunning. I know
you do like spending time outside.
I do love spending time outside. So yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
It seems a very interesting job. Like you are working with that many different brands. You're just constantly kept busy, and it doesn't get boring. It doesn't seem like it gets boring.
It doesn't get boring, no. So we have a test kitchen as well, which we constantly have food there as well. It's just there's different stuff going on the different floors all the time. So with the children's magazines, we sometimes have the toys and stuff. So if you've got young children, or sometimes there's they've done a cook up in the kitchen, so they'll be come and have some food. So you don't have to worry about lunch.
Oh, that would be good.
They really do look after us there, if I'm honest. There's always something going on. Sometimes we'll have an ice cream van turn up in the car park when it's a hot day, or lollipops. Yeah, there's always something going on. I'm quite a creative person, so being in that kind of environment is really good for me and as who I am as well.
It's nice that you just dibble and dabble out of everything.
Yes, I think that's important in a job. I think as well as being at home and making that a beautiful space, you spend a lot of time at work as well. So it's always good to make sure you're doing something that you enjoy and love, and that helps you be you as well.
And having that split, so having obviously socialisation time at work, but also work from home where you can just
Yes,
chill with yourself.
They're really good with letting us have some days at home as well, so I can be with my plants.
Yes.
And just be at home.
Well, you need it, don't you, with how many plants?
I know.
Otherwise, it'd be
terrible.
the weekend job for you.
But even the office, we have a moss wall, 2 moss walls.
Do you?
I don't know if I've ever shown you.
No. Do you have like plants on there as well, or is it just complete moss?
It's whole moss wall. It's massive.
Oh my gosh.
We've got loads of massive plants as well in the office. Huge, like snake plants that are flowered.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't even know snake
Is it the
plants
tough
flowered.
lady? Is it like the one that goes like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got white long flowers that look
tough
like.
lady.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
We had some here.
Did you?
That
I have
was
to get a
flowering.
picture. They're in the lobby area, and then we've got a few aglaonemas and stuff up on the 5th floor. Yeah, we've got loads of plants. I'm always like
checking them like
this is overwatered. This one's got fungal issues.
Does someone care for the plants? Is it like maintenance?
Yes, we have maintenance come in, and I always have a chat with him and show him my pictures and stuff as well.
Give them top tips.
Yeah, I'm like, no, that's the wrong soil.
Or interior design. That one would look really good here. If you want to buy 2 and give me one.
We've got massive palms by our desk. They're huge.
Yeah.
They're massive. But yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, it sounds like a very, very good job.
Thank you.
Especially with the food aspect of it as well.
Oh, it's amazing.
Do you read all the magazines as well? Or
I read some of them. So we've got like, so for Olive we have a kind of quick meal prep version of that. So obviously being a mum and working full time and just always having something going on, it's nice to have that magazine.
Yeah.
Have quick like meal preps and stuff. But yeah, we have the magazines because obviously we do them in the office, so they're just around
for people to have a little look.
Oh,
I love that. I love a magazine.
Yes.
I haven't read one in ages though. I feel like,
I know. I didn't think magazines were still a thing, but they are. They are. People still like subscribe and.
I just think it's nice to have something physical, especially.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like reading a book. I prefer an actual book than a Kindle.
That's true, actually.
I
I've never had a Kindle. I feel like I just scroll because that's the thing you're automatically used to scrolling off, aren't you?
I do that all the time on the lives. I kept doing it actually a few months ago when I was on my phone on the live, and I just automatically, and then you kept coming up, Nat's video underneath.
So funny.
And I was like, scroll back. I was like, but yeah, it's crazy. Natalie's also, I'm just going to add some stuff in about Natalie. Natalie's spell check. So Natalie on her lives, I'm the same though, but yours seems to be really bad. Natalie's phone spell check is so funny. Like she'll type something and it comes up gibberish, like a word, a really random word just gets
inputted. So random, and I don't even realise because in my head I've typed the correct word, and then it's only when I read it back and I'm like, oh, I think I wrote one about lasagna once. It said blah, 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 and you read it out, and I was like, what's she talking about?
I kind of know now. There are no spell check, and I just sort of figure out the word. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I know.
So funny.
But yeah, spell check does
it
that
hates
dirty.
me.
It did something before on the Discord or something where a really weird word came up, didn't it? And it was like everyone was peeing themselves. It was so funny.
So funny, yeah.
But yeah, that's just a little insight to that as well.
It's so bad.
So obviously, social-wise, guys, you can find Nat on. Are you on Instagram as well? You are, aren't you?
I am, yes. It's both my names, so it's Natalie_Nwagbo, Nwagbo. It's a silent G. But
Good to know.
I
never
try
knew that.
and share on both the same stuff, but obviously TikTok's more interactive because it's get readies with me, and just kind of me sometimes having a good old holistical grounding chat with you, just to remind you to ground yourself and to not be hard on yourself, and to be kind.
Definitely, that's a big thing. Be kind.
Be kind to yourself and others. You know, it makes such a difference. You don't know what days people are having. Yeah. And for yourself, I think we speak the loudest to ourselves in our minds, and I think sometimes we have to just pause, reset, and speak kind to ourselves. And then Instagram is a lot of my collaborations come from that, so you'll get a bit more collaborations on there maybe, and a bit more stills. The modelling will be coming back on there as well.
She wants to get back into it again.
Yeah, but feel free to follow. I'll follow you back. If I don't, please message me, because sometimes I get overwhelmed and I completely just
it is hard
come off and disassociate. Yes.
But we'll put it on the screen anyway, so you can have a little look.
Thank you.
And obviously, if you want to ask Nat any questions, you can drop her a message.
Yes, please message me.
Everyone will be like, "What's my star sign?"
Yeah, I think there's definitely it just helps you understand yourself, finding out your sign, your elements, your chart, and just kind of diving into that a little bit and understanding yourself, you know, because you might think, why do I behave this way? You know, why am I like this? And there's nothing wrong with you. Just need to read your chart, find out what your triggers are, work through traumas, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it just helps you on your life journey and to love life more.
That's what I'm doing tonight, reading my chart.
Yeah,
I'm going to have a look.
I think you just put in the time you're born if you know that. If
my
you
mum
don't,
should know.
Yeah, and it just gives you a breakdown and just read into it. It's quite like you can literally there's planets. I think there's nodes. Like it can get really big, but just kind of start off small, so you're not overwhelmed, and just look at like your moon, your Venus, your rising, and then just build on that.
Oh, interesting. Yes. Right, one last thing I'm going to quickly just put out there as well, because I forgot to talk about it. We are going to be doing a Natalie's Pick plant on our TikTok shop. So we are working together to find Natalie's favourite plant and also her favourite pot. And it will be sold as a bundle available on our TikTok shop over the next few weeks. So if anybody does want to own a plant that Natalie would own in a house, then that is obviously going to be coming. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Obviously, we will send you it out so you can show it in your home and stuff. But yeah, that is coming anyway, guys. But I just want to say thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
First proper podcast.
So cool.
And yeah, I'm sure we'll see Nat again soon, guys.
You shall.
We'll invite her. Maybe we'll be doing something else. I don't know. You never know what's going to happen in the future. But yeah, make sure to check out Nat's page, guys. Drop us a like and subscribe, and we will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.